Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, festivities, good health, hope, happiness, and joy to everybody out there. I'm in Mom's Village in Mexico at the moment, and I just wanted to make a little video of the festivities down here and the new decorations they've put in town square. But I also wanted to share a little bit more. Actually, the original video I wanted to make was little information about booking rentals, short-term rentals for, medical travelers, interns, contractors, you folks that are looking for accommodations. Look at this beautiful Christmas tree here. Let's take a look. I love the church bells. They're always ringing in town here. Okay, so I'm gonna look for a place to sit and continue the video. Alrighty, everybody. So I've sat down in the park now, and now I'll get to the video. Okay. So travelers, medical travelers, physical therapists, occupational therapists, residents, contractors, engineers, interns. I get I see a lot of concern and a lot of questions when people are looking for accommodations. And one of the big questions is, where do I find accommodations? Who do I trust? How do I trust them? How do I know it's legit? Because there's a lot of people out there. It's a business now. Don't take it personal. Most of the scammers are probably robots more than anything. And they're just trying to find a way to make money, income, steal, basically. So one of the things that I like to share is I like to be very personal. Remember, this is the hospitality business. When we're talking about Airbnb, short-term rentals, furnish finders, for rent by owners, all those platforms, it's hospitality. That's what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be hospitable. Us, the hosts. I'm the host, the landlord, okay? And we're supposed to be helpful. We're supposed to be liaisons of our community and know a little bit about what's going on in our community so that we could give you that information, the traveler, when you ask us, when you might ask us, how far are we from a pharmacy? How far are we from this employer, this hospital, this manufacturing site? What's the weather like there? I mean, yeah, sometimes I've had some calls where I was inundated with like 100 questions, and I got a little frustrated, but then I remembered, hey, they've never been to my community. They don't know. There's a lot of anxiety going on at times. I think it's maybe leveled off some now because people are more familiar with booking online and stuff like that. But let's get back to the personal side of the hospitality business, okay? Let me tell you a little bit about myself first. I was a director of sales for a small boutique hotel in Chicago. The hotels are still there, but under new management, different organization now runs them. And the hotels were called at the time, the Majestic Hotel, the Willows Hotel, and the City Suites Hotel, all near Wrigley Field. As a group, they were called the City Inns. City Inns? Yeah, the City Inns. Okay. And that was one of my gigs, okay? And that's really when I started doing what I do, because when the hotel overflowed, my friends and I, we would just say, hey, you know what? We don't have any rooms, but you're welcome to stay at our house, and or our apartments, our condos. And so we would let people stay at our house over the weekend, or stuff like that. I'd go stay at my friend's house, and I'd rent my whole apartment out to a guest, and to me, that was facilitating somebody's need. That was answering and providing a solution to somebody in need, okay? And that's what hosts, us, should still be doing today. We should be providing solutions for people, okay, and being very helpful, okay, and being genuine, authentic. So a lot of the folks that when they go online, they get these, they contact somebody, a landlord, and the communication's not good. And you don't really feel that confidence with that person, And I think the best way to get confidence in that relationship, in that at that moment when you're working with a new contact is talk with them, you know. Now, I know that over the past 10, 15 years, we've really gone heavy into doing everything by text. And that, folks, is a problem because we're facilitating poor communication oftentimes, okay? Because we're not being personal. This is a personal business. People are coming into your homes. People are coming into your apartments. People are coming into maybe a shared situation where you might even have your animals there, your kids or your parents or other folks, you know, or whatever, or, you know, like a roommate situation. In my case, I share my house part of the time, and I also rent it out half the house or a room or two at a time, and sometimes exclusive, so nobody else is there, okay? But we should be personal. And so when you reach out to somebody and you want to talk to them, you ask them for a phone number or a WhatsApp or some other platform where you could video chat with them, and they're not very responsive or they're very slow, that's a red flag, folks. That's a red flag. Because this business that we're in, this is a business. We're here to make money. A lot of us, I'm a veteran, okay? See, I'm a veteran. Okay. I'm a Gulf War veteran. I supplement my income substantially with the rental income. And so I try to be very available when somebody needs me or wants me. Whether it's on Airbnb, I respond immediately, okay? And I ask questions and I provide information, okay? Because that's what's really important. If somebody's not asking you questions back and they're not providing information, another red flag, okay? Could be a robot, or it's people that are on a script. So they're not personal, it's a script, and that's a red flag, okay? Because when you need them later on, they're not gonna be available either, okay? So take that in mind. Okay, so let's jump into a couple of things that I've shared before, but I'm gonna share again. If you wanna confirm that who you're renting from is actually the owner of the home or the apartment or the condo, or they're managing, or they're an agent for a facility or a home, remember, if they own the home, then they have tax records. So you can contact the local county tax assessor's office and ask, or you can go online. Many places provide that information online. All you got to do is put the address in or the name, okay, full name. So my name is Richard Garcia, Rockford, Illinois. You put my name in, Rockford, Illinois. It's gonna show 2 houses that I own. And the music is gonna start now. Okay, so this is gonna be entertaining. And you'll see that I own 2 houses, and it'll show you the tax pins and the tax information and everything like that, and that I own it. You can't get any better information than that. Now, I don't know if every county in the U.S. does that, but that's a good start. But let's just say one thing: if you need to even go that far, then you're already in doubt. There's already doubt. So I wouldn't even rent from that person myself, okay? And as a landlord, I probably wouldn't even rent to that person that's doing all that craziness, because I've already failed them. We've already failed at communication, and it's really hard to go backstep to a better relationship. You can do it, but by that time, somebody that's, you know, a better candidate and is more, you know, at your I don't want to say your level, but you have an understanding, chemistry, then you're probably going to have a better situation, the landlord and the guest, okay? Because it's not just, we're not trying to just benefit one side of the one side here. A good contract, because this is what we're doing. This is a business contract that you're entering with a landlord, or a landlord is entering with a guest. It's a contract. You got to be very professional, folks. Very professional. Okay. So tax information. That's one way. Also, a lot of people name their businesses or facilities. And let's say you're on Airbnb and you look up Airbnb and you find my house, okay? The name of my place is called Rockford Bungalow, okay? I'm gonna have to move, okay? Because it's gonna get really noisy. Hold on a second. Okay, I moved to the other side of the park. Okay, so being professional, the tax information, names of our businesses. Rockford Bungalow. If you just Google Rockford Bungalow, you're going to see some real estate sites, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to see the name of my business, Rockford Bungalow. That's the name of my home. I named it. Okay, you could do a hashtag Rockford Bungalow, one word, and you're going to find me. You're going to find this platform, YouTube, also Facebook, and maybe Instagram also, as well as Google. Okay, so do that too. Okay, that's going to help you out. Look for those things when you're on Airbnb and a person gives you, the landlord gives you their full name back. Google their full name. Okay, they're doing that for a reason. I do that for a reason. I give you my full name and the name of the home, Richard Garcia, owner, Rockford Bungalow, because I want you to go and Google it. I want you to go search for me, okay? So you could find me outside of Airbnb, give me a call or send me an email in another fashion, because I can't provide that to you on Airbnb because they block all that information until a reservation is made, okay? So that's another thing, okay? Other thing is ask for references. If a person lives in a community, they're a member of the community, they're a volunteer, they're a veteran, they go to different organizations, they shop at certain little small businesses or whatever, say, hey, you know what, I have a dog too, what's your dog groomer's name? I'm bringing my dog. Can I ask for your dog groomer or your dog kennel person? Because I can give them a call as a reference. I'd be more than happy to give you that as a reference. I have a couple people, businesses that are references. I've never had to give them out though, but I'm willing to give them out. That's another thing, okay? But once again, if you get to the point where you're so in doubt and you're so anxious about a relationship with a new landlord or manager, it's probably not the best fit for you, okay? So chemistry, folks, chemistry is really important, okay? This is a really long video. I did not mean it to be this long. It's not a script. I'm just talking right off the cuff here. I wanted to talk to folks because I see these concerns on the Facebook pages and just, different platforms and stuff like that. And I've been doing this for a long time. Like I said, I had been sharing my home, condos in Chicago, apartments. And these were small apartments since 2000, okay? I lived near Wrigley Field. So I've done this a lot. I really found a niche with interns, especially law and engineering interns in Chicago. And I joined a friend of mine, Linda, who was the owner of Just Passing Through in Chicago, Just Passing Through Inc. Incorporated in Chicago. And she had been doing the same thing as I've been doing since 1997. So I help her with social media. So, whenever I see somebody that's looking for a place in Chicago, I give her a call or I say, hey, give Linda a call, because she's been doing it for a long time. She's very professional, very honest, very trustworthy. It's her and her husband and a daughter, I think, that run the business. And they put a lot of effort into it, folks. They put a lot of effort into it. And let me just say a little bit about landlords and managers that are in this business that really put a lot of heart into it. A lot of folks like us, we do it for income. Yes, we do it for income. It is work, but we do it because we love it. I love going to the stores and buying stuff for my home, making it more comfortable. My home is not a 5-star hotel, never will be, but it suits the right candidate at the right time, okay? And Linda's apartments in Chicago are really well located to the financial district in downtown Chicago, in the Gold Coast of Chicago, which is a really desirable neighborhood. Rockford is a much smaller community, but there's a lot of need. We have 4 major hospitals, with the 4th one just being completed about 3 years ago. Mercy Health developed a huge plot of cornfield into this massive hospital. Mercy Health, Riverside campus, and UW, University of Wisconsin, has taken over Swedish American Hospital, and their campus has really multiplied a lot. There's a medical school from the University of Chicago, UIC, University of Illinois Chicago, that has a center here in Rockford that trains family practice and rural medicine. And we got a lot of occupational therapists and physical therapists. So folks, I know I just got really wordy, but reach out to me. Ask me questions about Rockford. I'm a liaison for the community. I'm not always there, but it's my home, okay? Ask me questions. My neighbors take care of my home. One of my neighbors is also my housekeeper, and another neighbor takes care of the yard. So 3 of my neighbors are very helpful. Remember, what we're doing is a neighborly thing. It's a neighborly thing. All right, folks. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Bye.